Alright, let's have a talk about the Sephora 10-year-olds, okay? So this video is not to rag on the parents, it's also not to rag on the little girls that are running into Sephora. I am a mother, I have a 10-year-old daughter who is awesome, but she doesn't go in those places because I personally feel as a parent that Sephora is not a place that my daughter should be in. If you disagree with me, that's fine. You're that kid's mom. You do what you gotta do. I don't really care. Okay, but this video is directed specifically at the employees of Sephora. While I agree with you that your new customer base is much younger and it's not exactly the target demographic that you're trying to get into your store, here's the deal. You guys, especially you Gen Zs, we're just as annoying as these little girls are. I mean, seriously. I worked at Route 21 in Justice while you guys were going through school, okay? You were 10-year-old that was coming into the store, running around with your little friends, trying on everything and no intention of buying anything, leaving your clothes all over the floor and just destroying my store after hours and hours and hours of me having to clean up after you. Seriously, I did this for 7 years in the Route 21/Justice department. It was horrible. The music was so loud. You guys would run in the stores and grab the little testers of the perfumes, which, by the way, I still have PTSD from the little kids that would come in there on a Sunday afternoon and spray me in the face with the tester bottle. It's horrible. And I understand your plight. I get it. It's annoying. Okay, but you still have to be the adult, okay? And what I've been noticing, especially with a lot of these Sephora videos that I keep seeing, and I just want to say, as your exennial, not exactly a Gen Xer, but not exactly a millennial, okay? I was born in the very late 80s, okay? Almost 90s, but still old enough to be like in between. Here's the deal. You guys need to learn how to approach the parents, because your parents were just as annoying. And I'm serious, like, you guys are always complaining about how annoying the little girls are because they have no respect for you. The parents are not doing anything and they're just not respecting you. Hey, guess what? They did the same thing back when you guys were kids, okay? So I just want you to make this abundantly clear. There's a way to handle these kind of people. These kind of customers are not a new thing, and there's a way to do it. And if there's a way to do it really, really kind where you can't get in trouble. So here, I'm going to go ahead and lay this out for you. Again, I do not think that a 10-year-old needs to go to Sephora. I don't think that's the right environment for a 10-year-old. A Route 21 or a Justice was definitely a better, it was to be expected. So I understand why you wouldn't have any of this training. So let me go ahead and explain to you what I used to do to my employees. So there is a type. You guys that work in retail know that there's a type of customer who's going to be obnoxious, okay? And that would be packs of children that are unaccompanied and mothers that look distracted and they're standing on their phone and their child is just kind of running around. These are the two types of customers, okay? So obviously you're going to approach the customer, hi, welcome, how can I help you, blah, 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 blah. The first moment that you get any kind of disrespect or pushback from the child, you're going to instantly go into what I call the patronizing voice. Can I help you with that? Oh my gosh, that's so cute on you. I wish I could get that. Okay, and when they give you that attitude that they're inevitably going to be giving you, you give it right back. You match energy with energy, okay? But you do it with a smile. So for example, if a child comes to you and says, I need to know where the drunk elephant is. Where is it at? Is it in the back? Sorry, we're all sold out. And you know what? That's not really a great product for you. Let me recommend one of these products for you. I don't want that. That's not what I need. Well, I'm sorry. That's exactly what you need. And then you get real sarcastic with it, okay? Like extremely sarcastic. Like so much that you make the child feel like they're stupid, okay? Are you sure? Do you even know? Can you read this bottle to me? I'm so dumb. I don't even know what this says. Another technique that you can do for unaccompanied minors that are coming into your store, if they are being incredibly obnoxious and rude, is to make them feel extremely uncomfortable in the store. And I mean this in the nicest possible way. Literally stare them down. that face. Or just sit there with the creepy smile. Okay, and stare them down. Walk beside them. Pick up the stuff next to them and like mess with them. Okay, I'm serious. Like, if you don't want them in your store, there's ways to make a child feel extremely uncomfortable, and that is staring them down. Don't like really being obnoxiously overly nice, overly helpful, and that will make a child feel incredibly uncomfortable and they'll want to leave. Okay, and you want to make it a very unwelcoming environment for those kids. Okay, if they're being obnoxious. Now, the respectful ones, you should match energy with energy, please, for the love of God. If they're being respectful, they're not messing up the testers, they're not running around and acting a fool, okay, and they're just in there for like, say, I don't know, whatever basic lotions are in there. I don't shop at Sephora all that much, but you know, it is what it is. Now, if it's a accompanied child that you're making feel stupid, you're probably going to get angry mama, because that's inevitable. Moms are weird like that. Their kids never do anything wrong. That's literally what happened with your parents, okay? My little youngins. That's what happened with your parents. You guys never did anything wrong. Isn't it your job to pick up these clothes after the kids? I don't get paid enough to do that. So, here's the deal. You add on stuff, okay? And I mean seriously, when you get that mom, you just got yourself a gold mine, okay? And if she's starting to be real picky at you, don't look at her like a regular customer. Look at her like a paycheck, okay? You make your sales, okay? I know for a fact that Sephora makes you push items. You make sure that little girl wants that item. It's the next big thing on TikTok. You hear me? Okay? You ring that up and you make sure that you run that bill sky high, because you know what? Maybe next time she'll think about it before she comes in and lets her kid act a fool. Again, energy match energy. If they're going to act like an asshole to you, then act like an asshole to them. Do not hand them that extra coupon. Do not do any kind of breaks or anything like that. You just smile and say, I'm sorry, the computer's not working. It happened. It worked every single time. Blame all the problems on the computer. Make sure that you bring them up full price. Because at the end of the day, you'll feel better about yourself. And you know what? I just want you to know, I sympathize 100% with you, because you did not get that kind of training. Run that card up, okay? It's not your money, is it? But you know what? I hope Sephora will give you a bonus. At least that's what I used to do when I was managing, is when my people had to deal with annoying people like that, they'd get a bonus. And when I mean bonus, I gave out every single thing that I possibly could. Sometimes money out of my own pocket to pay for my employees. Because at the end of the day, the team meant more to me than the people that were coming in that building. So yeah, they're busting up your testers. Yes, I know they're making a mess. I understand. But you know what? Get the money out of them that you deserve. For you moms that are taking your girls in there and you're spending over $1,000, which I've seen a few of those videos, you're dumb. You are really dumb. Seriously. Go get some baby lotion. Seriously, that's what I used on my face until I was like well into my 20s, like late 20s. And I have great skin, okay? Your kids are gonna get their faces messed up with all this extra chemicals that you're putting in there. But you know, it is on you to make that decision. So if you would like to go ahead and spend $1,000 at Sephora and help these people deal with their mental health, you know, because you're writing their paycheck, honey. I'd like for just one of them to, like, you know, if you ring that customer up, Sephora should just like let you have that sale. Just saying. All right, so hopefully that training helps you out, and I want you parents to know that if you spend over $1,000 at Sephora on your 10-year-old, you're dumb. You are just really dumb. And to my Gen Z / millennials that are working at Sephora, you have my pity. But you know what? You can do this. I promise. Remember, Sephora workers, you got this. The mom's just a paycheck, and the kids, well, just make them feel stupid and unwanted. They won't come back. I hope you find this training a little bit helpful. Bye, guys. Have a great day.